Rick Steele here with another betting tips video for you under the guidance and umbrella of improving your processes, therefore increasing your profits. Let's continue about the truths of sports betting. And also, we're going to talk about the importance of having a mission statement as you continue your business of sports betting. First and foremost, you want to get my picks on a daily basis. You simply go to the homepage of my website, pshltd.com, and you click on the Today's Picks button. All the picks always are free, total transparency. Records are updated on a daily basis, broken down by sport. You want to stay mobile at the same time, obviously, so in addition, follow me across social media, Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. My handle is @RickSteele99, and especially on Twitter, right beside the follow button, you're going to see a bell. You hit the bell, that will turn on the notifications. Each and every day, all through the day that I update the site with new picks, you'll get a notification to your phone telling you that I've done so. Keeps you mobile, allowing you to never miss a bet. So when you get the notification, you simply go to the homepage of the website, pshltd.com, pick up those particular picks that were just posted. Value is important and it's critical, so I'll also be covering with you through this betting tips video as I harp on each and every video, and that is line shopping. In order to effectively line shop, you need a lot of sports books that are funded so that you can get the best line possible. What happens with line shopping and consistently getting the best line? Well, it allows you to increase your bottom line profits without increasing your win percentage. Extremely critical to long-term success in this business. If you want to deal with the same sports books that I deal with, you'll find them on the homepage of my website. Simply click on a banner of the particular sports book that you don't have an account at now. It will take you to that sports book where you can open up an account. And in addition, as we get into the mission statement betting tips video, as we've talked about, all that I ever ask for in return in providing the free picks on a daily basis, and also obviously the educational materials here on my YouTube channel, please find this to be value. Hit the subscribe button, and that will help you to support the website and keep the picks free on an ongoing basis. So let's jump in now and get to the betting tips importance of the mission statement. Even early on, I created a mission statement for myself, and mine personally was to attach and deal with sports betting as a conventional business. It's even easier these days to do so. That doesn't have to be yours, obviously, so you think of one for yourself. But most importantly, you do need one, and that has to do with setting goals for yourself in this business. Many people enter this environment just to have some fun for entertainment purposes. There's nothing wrong with that. Obviously, another endeavor is to generate a part-time income. That's okay. And obviously, as you get more involved in this business, you can change your goals as well. But most importantly is to set one. Another one is obviously to become a full-time sports bettor, and you can do so through the years and transition as you continue to increase and your knowledge in this business as well. So do you want to follow me and my picks on a regular basis? Well, that's obviously totally up to you, but I do owe you to tell you what you will get. What you get is no bells and whistles and no hype. It's important to, especially these days with the legalization and the spreading across North America of sports betting and more sports books popping up per state and in all individual provinces as well. Well, there's a lot of talking heads out there that are giving out a lot of misinformation. So stay away from that, especially you'll find them all over the place, these so-called experts. What do they preach? Well, hype and locks of the ear and bells and whistles. There are no such things, and stay away from those false claims. Sports betting is not a thrill ride. That's not how we approach this. If you're an action junkie, then I'm probably not for you. If you're looking for honest and integrity and transparency and accurate records, realistic expectations, practical betting advice that you could implement, then you've come to the right place. It's like going to a plumber and asking for medical advice. Obviously, you wouldn't do that. So if you are going to follow someone, make sure they have a proven track record over a large sample size that you can trust, and they do report their records on a regular basis. My goal is simple. I try and find value on a daily basis. Regardless of the prior day, whether it was 5-0 or 0-5, the approach to the next day is exactly the same. So what's your goal for this endeavor? As we've mentioned, for everyone it's different, and obviously it's personal. There's no right or wrong answers as long as you're realistic with yourself. Have fun, make it entertainment, lose a little less, or endeavor to generate a full-time income. Just choose one, and obviously it's not a hard choice where you can then change your mind as you continue to progress and educate yourself in this business. Myself, I'm referred to in the industry as a grinder. So there's something to be said for someone that doesn't charge for picks, obviously, and has a substantial, long-term, consistent, profitable track record. I'd welcome you to come along if you choose to do so. And through social media that I mentioned at RickSteele99, Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook, and even here on my YouTube channel, you can shoot me any questions that you have, and I'll be happy to help you as you go along. So think about things as far as what we're about to discuss as some of the tidbits in betting on sports. Remember, there's no such thing as a sure thing, as much as you're going to hear about it now with all these peripheralizations of people that are so-called experts. So you want to have a number of compelling reasons as you search for value when you choose a side and risk a unit on a particular event. As far as home court or home field is concerned, yeah, there is an advantage. It's not the same for everyone and every team, so don't use a blanket number across the board. If you're dealing with teams like Utah and Denver that play in altitude, then obviously their home field advantage is much more. You're always going to look in individual matchups to see home and away dichotomies, to see who's much better at home as opposed to the road. So you want to take that into account as you're mining for value as well. Most importantly, do not use a blanket home field advantage as you go through and analyze games. Betting on sports, that's easy, especially with today's technology. Winning at sports is not as much easy as they try and make it out to be. It takes time, dedication, and daily sweat equity, like anything else that's worthwhile in life. Watching games, spending a few hours checking out some random stats, and then shooting a dartboard across the field to make your pick is not exactly the long-term road to success. Yes, stats and numbers are very important, and modeling and analytics have definitely been incorporated into my routine as well, but rest assured you don't need a PhD in math in order to be successful. Bankroll, money management, extremely important, and it's actually more important than picking winners. You flip a coin, you're going to end up on a large sample size, picking at least 50%. The trick is, as getting to that 50% to 53% and above, it's amazing how much more difficult it is, but that's where the money is to be made and the profits in this environment. Winning sports bettors don't treat this as a hobby, even if their results are not where they want it to be right now. Hobbies cost money, businesses earn money. Sports betting, don't let people fool you. It's not a problem. Actually, losing is. If you're having a problem in this area, then you need to seek help and stop. But if it's become an addiction or a vice for you, then this is probably not the best way to approach or get involved in something like this. Realize amateurs pick games, pros handicap games. We bet numbers, we don't bet teams. So when you handicap a game, you got to look at both sides of it, compare your line to the sports book's line and where the market has moved a line, and the difference, if there is one, that is what creates value. And again, line shopping, so extremely important. As I close off this video, getting the best line possible is the same as winning more money or losing less money. So again, to summarize, don't forget to follow my picks at the homepage of my website, pshltd.com. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel before leaving this video. May all the winners be yours. And if I can ever be of any help to you in helping you to develop your business in sports betting, don't hesitate to contact.